morning. Uh-oh. Are we gonna meet her dad? Shaking his bottom, Hat waddled into the dining room. Waddle waddle, and he wandered away. Waddle waddle. Behind him. Kotori followed behind, blinking her eyes sheepily or sleepily. Good morning. You look sleepy. Nervous? Because of me or because you're going back home? It's strange to feel nervous to meet your own parents, but when I followed my dad and lived away from my mom for a while, I was a bit nervous to meet her again too. Well, my mom didn't care about the inner workings of her son's heart. But anyway, yeah, fuck her mom. Not literally. What do you want for breakfast? I'll make it now. Toast? Alright, I'll brew some coffee for you. I'll make it strong. How is that strong then? Kotori prepared Hat's breakfast while talking. Even while she isn't his owner, she always takes care of him. Oh, I'm actually worried. Like, what, is Hat gonna come with her? Is Hat gonna stay here? Who's gonna take care of Hat? Or rather, I mean, Hat can take care of himself, kinda. Hat is more attached to Kotori than anyone else, too. Alright, here's your coffee. Kotori muttered as she accepted the coffee. Are you still worried about something? Really? Oh, you're a daddy's girl, huh? That's not a problem, is it? Really? That's what you're worried about? Like, what if this is the parents' trap, right? Yes, she's coming back home. We're never gonna let you leave, Kotori. They're gonna like put thumbtacks near the entrance of the door. If Kotori ever tries to, like, you know, get away with her wheelchair, she'll just get a flat tire. She slurped her coffee while talking. Oh, I'm sure he won't. You think he might? I remember her sister, and think about it again. Okay, how about this? If they keep you there longer than you want against your will, I'll come and get you, okay? Me and the whole crew, which is just me and Anchan. I could ask Mabo, but I don't trust him. I'm starting to worry. Is it really okay to let her go? I mean, I think we can trust your sister, right? We can believe Habari. I really wondered about that. Unless she's working together, huh? She's working together with her parents, all conspiring with each other. Well, anyway, just relax there for a while. You know, have fun with your parents, family time. Kotori ate her morning toast with a mixed expression of worry and happiness. I prepared breakfast for myself and the other people who are still in the dorms. It's a simple breakfast, but it'll do. Kotori was watching me from across the counter while I did so. What? Where is that coming from? What the hell, girl? I have no history of cheating. Who would I even cheat with? Why would I cheat with someone else on you? Damn, Kotori! Holy fuck, is that how you think of me? The moment you leave me alone, you think I'm gonna go after other girls? What's with suddenly saying that? Hey, just because I'm nice doesn't mean I do anything beyond that. And it's with no other intentions. Oh god. Are you gonna send Hat to spy on me? Come on! Come on! Come on, Kotori. It's not gonna happen, okay? Don't worry about that. Oh god. Oh god. Now I can just imagine, like, what if we actually do cheat on her with, like, we have sex with another girl and then Hat just comes storming in, starts pecking at my dick. She doesn't trust me. I told you I won't cheat. I have such a cute girlfriend after all. While saying this, I stood behind Kotori and put my hands on her shoulders. You don't believe me? You're the only one I like. From behind her, I turned her head and kissed her on the cheek. Kotori blushes and fidgets I'm kind of curious. Does everybody in the house here knows about our relationship? Because otherwise, you know, maybe we shouldn't do this thing inside the Flying Fish Manor. Unless we don't care if people find out. Huh? However, she quickly scowls at me.
Aoi-kunって私のこと侮っているわよね。
What? Huh? Not taking you seriously?
そうやってシューしたりアイスクリーム食べさせたから機嫌が良くなるってそういうつらい女だって思ってるんでしょう。
I have to admit, I did think about that for a second. I don't think that. I don't think you're a simple girl. I just think you're easily distracted with ice cream and easily forget some things because of ice cream. Well, I do think that I do tend to think it's a good idea to buy a girl ice cream if she's in a bad mood, but
これも恋しているがゆえなのかしら。
of course, everything I do it. What's the song? Fuck, I forgot. Anyway, I love you. That's why I do it. Okay. Kotori says this and combs her hair upwards, with a yearning look on her face. She says,
分かっていても騙されてあげたくなっちゃうのよね。
Deceive you? What? Is that so? Well then I'll deceive her. Deceive her how? With what? Huh?
キョロキョロ。
Kotori stretches her neck out like a meerkat and looks around the area. Don't worry, there are no other girls here. Then, after verifying that no one is in the dining room... Oh, she leans in for the kiss. She thrusts her lips out. Oh, she's just puckering her lips like, come, kiss those lips, kiss my lips, Aoi. Somehow, she seems to be insisting that I kiss her. Oh, so adorable that she just checked around for a while. Is the coast clear? Alright, coast is clear. Hat, keep an eye out if anybody comes, okay? I'm quickly gonna kiss Aoi. Alright, princess. I went and stood in front of Kotori and then kissed her upturned lips. Just for an instant. They tasted like fresh coffee, with lots of milk and sugar. She is adorable. Kotori smiled happily and then finished off her toast with jam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Hibari! Where's the dad? I heard Hibari's voice and pushed Kotori's wheelchair over the entrance to meet her. Although, to be fair, I don't think her parents or Hibari knows that me and Kotori are dating. Because remember when we snuck up on her last night? She said it was Hat. She didn't say it was me. Like she was sort of wanting to hide that fact. Uh-oh. That's her dad? Oh shit. He kinda looks scary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, good day, sir. Oh god, meeting the parents. What do I do? Oh shit. A middle-aged man was standing behind Hibari. He was dressed in a grey suit and had a gentlemanly air about him.
Kotori.
Takao. Upon seeing Kotori, her father looked like he was going to cry. But he's a gentleman wearing a suit. His expression only showed emotion for an instant, and then he changed to a classy smile.
元気だったかい?
見ての通りよ。
Then her father looked at me.
こちらの方が
Uh-oh. Kotori, how do I introduce myself? Boyfriend? Friend? House lady? What was I again? Caretaker?
トビウオソウの漁をしている水瀬さんよ。
Yes, hi. Pleasure to meet you, sir. It's nice to meet you. My name is Minase.
はじめまして。小鳥の父の羽高尾です。ずいぶんお若いようですが。
Yes, I'm still a student. My mother manages this property, and I'm just working part-time.
でもすごく立派な漁母さんよ。ねえ、ひばりね。
Is that all I am, Kotori? A door mother?
お料理も上手だし、しっかりしていて、とても信頼できる方だわ。
ほう。
Mm-hmm. Are you impressed, old man? As both of his daughters said such things, Kotori's father looked at me approvingly, huh? If it's from both of the daughters, you're like, huh, he must be a pretty good guy, huh? While I had held my head high, I felt a bit nervous. I felt a bit insecure, while saying everyone said how responsible I was when seen by an adult. Must have looked just like a
い
child.
つも娘がお世話になっています。
After saying this, he extended his hand for me to shake it.
これからもどうぞ娘のことをよろしくお願いします。
Thank you as well. After the greetings ended, the remaining dorm students and Ageha came to see Kotori off.
こちらが寮生の皆さんですか。
そう、みんな私の友達よ。カナに朝と夜。
Kana? There's someone here called Kana? It's only one N though. Fake Kana. Not Lolly Dragon.
どうも、しぐれ
Oh!
です。
Kana, short for Kanako, underwear senpai? Of course, of course. I just never... this is the first time I heard someone refer to Kanako as Kana though.
はじめまして、風と朝です。
Asa!
妹の夜です。
After being greeted, Kotori's father bowed his head politely. Even when speaking with kids the same age as his daughter, he never forgets the expression, or to express his gratitude.
それから、この子がアゲハよ。
What is Ageha doing here? She doesn't live here.
ああ、電話で話していた小鳥の大親友だという。
Kotori's father, appearing moved, extended his hand for Ageha to shake.
どうも、姫木アゲハです。
娘からお話は伺っています。
一体どんな話してるんだろう。
Kotori's father looked at everyone who had lined up and relaxed his expression, looking relieved. He must have been concerned about how his handicapped daughter was getting along in the dorms. To tell the truth, we had gotten Ageha to come in the morning on purpose. Kotori had wanted to introduce her best friend to her father, so that he'd feel relieved. Ah, it's all part of the plan, make a good impression on the dad. I like it, I like it. It seems that her experiment was a success. You know? Butter the dad up to make it look like, which really is the case. It's not like we're trying to fake the fact that she's happy here, but we're really trying to prove to the dad, right, that what Kotori, where she's living right now here at the Flying Fish Manor, it's a nice, healthy, happy, cool environment for her, and she's having the time of her life. Next, a duck came waddling in, shaking his bottom. He's always just like twerking around.
紹介するわ。わわ。
Wah wah! Had flapped his wings and rested on Kotori's knee.
この子がハットよ。この中で一番古い私の友達。
ああ、この子が可愛いアヒルじゃないか。
Don't you even think about eating him. I know he's already thinking, oh, I can use some duck sauce on him, Peking duck sauce.
朝、夜、少しの間、ハットのことよろしくね。
You're trusting him to the twins?
任せてください。
I guess they're trustworthy.
よろしくね、ハットちゃん。わわ。かわいい。それじゃあそろそろ行きましょうか。
そうだな。あまり長いしてお邪魔になってもいけない。
Oh no, dude, that's fine, that's fine. Hibari pushes Kotori's wheelchair. Do you need like...
みんな、
Do you need help, like folding the wheelchair, putting it in the car, stuff?
いってらっしゃい、小鳥。
Please have a relaxing time at home, okay? Kotori got into her father's car and went home. No, Kotori! Gonna miss you. Alright, what do we do in the meantime? After Kotori left, we met at the dock as usual. We have to resolve the problems that were found yesterday, and, to be safe, check each part to ensure there was no damage. Ageha is in charge of maintenance. Ageha went with me to the runway, got guidance on the spot directly from people who had qualifications, and help with the maintenance.
機体の表面に目立った傷はありませんでした。部品も問題なしね。さすが天音先輩の設計だわ。
Did a good job. Depending on the design, sometimes too much weight can be placed on a certain area. Parts can bend, or damage can occur. Yoru is staring intently at the assembled airframe. What's wrong, Yoru? I feel like Yoru already sees like, you can make an improvement here and there, blah blah blah.
昨日のテストフライトを見てて思ったの。綺麗な機体だな。
No? She's not thinking that? She's actually impressed? Oh. See, we're winning over Yoru. Slowly but surely we're winning her over.
デザインって不思議よね。機能性を追求していった先に最も美しいものがあるんだから。
Does that mean you're also being impressed by Amane right now, huh? This is Amane's design. I guess that's how it works. This glider is a mass of functional beauty. There is a meaning to every curve. There isn't even a portion of it that was designed a certain way because it looks nice. Yeah, this is not all for looks or show, nothing of it. Bicycles are like that too. Bicycles, which are built purely for speed, are extremely attractive in appearance. It depends on the bike though. Right? But I imagine like racing bikes, those don't have any like extra stuff added to it that's unnecessary and slows it down. Asa pointed to the wing and said this. The wings of the revised model jut forward a bit from where they were attached to the body. Asa acted like her hands were wings, spread them out behind her, and demonstrated.
主翼の取り付け位置から斜め後ろに向かって広がってる翼のことよ。あれは超音速飛行をするためのデザインなの。だからジェット機なんかは
Supersonic speed. Supersonic. Whether they're passenger planes or fighter planes, the majority of airplanes that we normally see on TV are jets. Small propeller planes don't have wings that point diagonally and backward. They're spread out to the sides, right? Our old model wings were that way too.
どうして形が違うんですか？交代翼は揚力が低下するのよ。ジェットエンジンがついていればそれでも問題なく飛べるんだろうけど、グライダーだとね。
That's why it's normal for the wings to stretch out to the sides, but this glider's wings are pointed forward. I see like slightly curving, pointing forwards. Wings like this are called sweep forward wings. If you divide the wing shape further, there are still a few more types, and there are some that are unclassifiable. They are designed to go along with the objective of each plane. It's to be able to climb higher, right? We want to climb higher because last time we didn't reach enough height to get to the morning glory, to fly amongst it. But with this glider we can do it. This glider can achieve that. Yes, that's right.
目的っていうか、この場合はメリットっていう方が正しいかな。
Ageha began her explanation.
一番大きな理由は重心と揚力の中心になる部分の問題ね。このグライダーは複座式だから主翼の取り付け位置が限られているわ。
In the instance of this airframe, the wings are attached to the sides of the body, but the cockpit is also inside the body. In the case of two-seaters, the cockpit takes up twice as much space. As a result, there's a limited amount of space to attach the wings. In addition, since the cockpit and the number of passengers doubles, the center of gravity shifts towards forward by a larger amount. That's where the sweep forward wings come in.
これ見て、朝ちゃん。
Ageha draws a diagram of the old wings as seen from above and puts a point in the center. It is just about the center of the base for the wings.
この点は主翼が発生させる揚力の中心部。ここを見えない糸で吊るされて飛んでるようなイメージね。
It's not really such a simple matter, but as Ageha was trying to explain it in an easy-to-understand way, she was simplifying quite a bit.
もし頭が重くて重心が前に傾いてたらどうなると思う？
Well, then you sink, right? You go down.
機種が下がってしまいますね。
Yep.
じゃあこれならどうかな。
This time, she drew a diagram of the revised model sweep forward wings, drawing a line along the center of the wings and creating a triangle shape. In the center of that, she drew another point. That point was further forward in the previous example. That means that the center of the lifting power has shifted forward.
これならバランスが取れて頭が下がらないかも。
Exactly.
つまり全身翼は胴体を後ろ寄りに取り付けながらも揚力の発生母を前方に持ってくることができるわけ。
It's also necessary to consider instances where there is one passenger. These wings reduce the shift of the center of gravity as much as possible and have a role in maintaining balance. It's all about balance in the force. This means that the wings are optimized for gliders with multiple passengers.
まあ本当はもっと複雑なんだけど、簡単に説明するとこんな感じかな。なるほど。それでわざわざ翼を作り直したんですね。
It looks like a strange shape, but there is definitely meaning behind everything. Of course, we don't do something willy-nilly.
すごいな。ちゃんと意味があったんだ。
Do you think we just put it there because we thought it looks cool? We don't work that way. We're all about functionality. With an admiring expression, Asa gazed upon the wings that she had a role in building.
そんなこと全然知らずに作ってたよ。
That's okay, Asa. You're a first year.
でもメリットばかりじゃないはずよ。
Yoru suddenly cut in. What do you mean?
例えば全身翼はロール安定性を低下させるわ。テストの時感覚がピーキーになってるって言ってたけど、そこにも原因があるんじゃないの？
I mean, yeah, of course. There's always some, you know, if you get some positives, you get negatives too. Nothing is ever 100% positive. When gliders are flying, they're always subject to the unstable atmosphere. Wind blows from lots of different directions, and sometimes strong cross winds blow in too. But gliders have a quality where even if they are rocked to the sides, they immediately try to make the wings level again. That is called roll stability. Sweep forward wings have the property of reducing roll stability. However...
もちろんそれも織り込み済み。主翼の上半角を少し多めにつけて対応してあるわ。
Dihedral.
上半角？
Looking at the wings from the front, you notice they're curved slightly upwards, right? That is called a dihedral angle. Adding a dihedral angle acts to preserve the roll stability to some extent.
あとはパイロットの腕次第ね。
And trust me, I'm highly skilled, okay? One of the best pilots you've ever seen, and probably the only pilot. For airframes that lack roll stability, the reactions to ailerons, movable flap of the wings, is fast and is quite apparent.
そうね。
Yoru nodded as though she was convinced. Actually, it was as though she had been convinced the whole time. She probably understood it and just wanted to say something. Perhaps she just wanted to test us. Did we pass? Did we pass the test? But you're amazing, Yoru.
何がですか？
Even though you're not an official member, you're really well versed in this stuff. Ageha and I had looked at the blueprint for the revised model and studied, but this couldn't have been the case with Yoru. She just saw it with her naked eye and figured it out.
別に姉さんが乗るかもしれないものだからちょっと調べてみただけです。
Only a bit? Only a bit?
ヨルちゃんすごいね。後で私にも教えてね。機能を知っておくってのは大事なことよ。飛ぶにしても整備するにしてもね。
If one understands the principles of flight and the function of each part, it's possible to handle the situation when something arises. For example, even if one wing fractures in the middle, it's possible to perform feats such as flying while maintaining balance with the ailerons. Damn.
さて、勉強会はこのくらいにして、例の作業に取り掛かりましょう。
That was a study meeting?
小鳥先輩をびっくりさせなくちゃですね。
We planned to finish work on Kotori's cockpit before she returned from her home. I thought that that's something that we would probably do as well, you know? Try and hopefully, or at least make a lot of progress if we can't finish it in time.
葵も手伝ってね。きっと最高のプレゼントになるわよ。
Of course! What kind of boyfriend would I be if I wouldn't help with the present that I kind of picked out for her myself as well, right? Alright. I was looking forward to seeing Kotori's overjoyed face. The production of Kotori's cockpit was proceeding nicely. It wasn't all that complicated. Simply put, we were just making it so that the rudder pedal could be operated by hand. If there was going to be a problem, it would probably have been with the layout inside the cockpit or the operability, but since we have Amane's blueprint, those issues have been compared to making the wings. This was simple work. Didn't I cut off part of the sentence there? Ah, okay. Those issues have been resolved. But the word resolved didn't even show up at all. It was just completely cut off. These issues were resolved. It was my first time flying alone, but the sensation of controlling the glider was different.
重量もだけど重心が変化するもんね。
During the day today, I did another test flight. I had just returned from the runway.
一休みしてあっちの作業しましょうか。
We can only do tests while it's light outside. We fly during the day, and then in the evening, we return to the dock and do production work on Kotori's cockpit. It was a rather difficult schedule. Shall we eat here again today? We had a portable gas stove in the office. Since we also had electricity, it was possible to do simple cooking.
まるで合宿してるみたいですよね。
Just like you wanted, right, Asa? Asa was strangely excited. What shall we do for a side dish? Does anyone have a request?
私は何でもいいよ。魚料理が食べたいわ。私は中華がいいです。
Chinese food? Alright. Chinese fish food, how about that?
私はハンバーグがいい。
Amane! Woo! Fish for Yoru, Chinese food for Asa, and Hamburg steak for Amane. Amane? She just silently snuck in and was like pretended to be part of everything. Like, yay! Amane was at the office desk. I was working away at the computer. We didn't even notice. She just like sneaked in, like, let me use your computer without saying hi or making her presence known.
やあみんなおかえり。
Hey, advisor Amane. Don't enter our conversation so naturally. I was surprised to suddenly hear from her.
どうしたんですかこんな時間に。学校に用事があったついでに覗きに来たら誰もいなくて、ここで仕事しながら待ってたんだ。
Oh dang, you missed the test flights. Amane sometimes comes here to do work. She says it's because she can focus on her work as there are no loud people around, and she doesn't get phone calls or emails when she's here. Why didn't you call
ラ
us?
ボに置いてきた。
As always. What to do with this person? Oh my god. How is it gonna be in the Amane route? Is she always going to be this clumsy? She was saying she had something to do at school, but surely the lab was annoying, so she left and came here.
小鳥はいないのか？
Kotori's at home right now.
そうなのか。なんだ、せっかく会えると思ったのに。
Really? Just her? What about us? Well, I'm going to buy the ingredients.
私も行きます。
Are you coming with me? Are you gonna shop together with me,
じゃあ
Asa?
私も。
Ooh, I'm going out with the twins. Uh-oh. Is Hat around? Is Hat around? Now's our chance, Aoi. We can do the twins quickly. Anyway, we're going to buy stuff for dinner. We're back here again. Don't worry, Hat.
という
Nothing
わけで
happened.
す。
Nothing happened on our shopping trip. It was a completely innocent shopping trip with the twins.
ほぼ設計の通りにいったか。みんなの加工技術がしっかりしてるおかげだな。そんなことないですよ。先輩のおかげです。
While eating dinner, Ageha announced the results of the test flight of the revised glider to Amane, while eating a Chinese-style Hamburg steak with fish. See? I knew we would combine all of the people's wants into one thing. From flying it, I can tell that the functionality has improved. The stability while it's flying is totally different.
葵くんが上手になったからじゃないのか？
That might be part of it, but it's not everything.
で、いくつか調整をしたんですけど。
When Ageha and Amane begin to talk, usually no one else can follow. That's why I finished the crucial announcement and finished returning to my meal.
空の上でそんなことが。そうなんですよ。もう私もびっくりで。
Wait, did you tell? Are you telling her?
それでどうなったんだ？
Ageha.
もちろんうまくいきましたよ。思った通り 相性はバッチリみたいです。
Oh shit, she told us about me and Kotori.
なるほど。ということは葵くんと小鳥は今熱々だと。
Yep. Are you okay with that, Amane? Hold up! What are you talking about over there?
テストフライトの話だわ。
The test flight, huh?
そうよ。テストフライトの話よ。
Not about like a certain specific special romantic event that happened during our very first test flight this summer? I don't think so. What you said just now was totally different.
葵くんがテストフライトの最中に小鳥に告白したんだろ。
Okay, technically we're talking about the test flight, but something entirely different.
なかなかロマンチックじゃないか。空の上の告白なんて。
No, that was... Blush blush.
あれは良かったよね、朝ちゃん。問答無用で素敵でした。まるでドラマのワンシーンみたいで。
Don't worry, Asa. Maybe in your route I'll do something romantic too.
改めて思い返すと少々わざとらしくもあるけど悪くはなかったわね。私ら地上でハラハラしながら聞いてたんだよ。
Even Yoru approved. Don't listen in on that. I wish they told me that the radio was still on. But at the same time, it wouldn't have been great to be told that while I was in the middle of confessing my love. Blah.
うまくいってよかったな、葵くん。でもちょっと意外だぞ。
You're surprised? What's so surprising?
いや、てっきりもうずっと昔から二人はそういう関係なのだと思っていた。
Really? She probably... I kind of did... I can imagine that from an outside perspective, sort of. Amane is... In the beginning, right? Amane was sort of an outsider. We knew her the least long out of the original four. So maybe Amane already thought that we were dating. Kind of looked that way sometimes.
私も隠してるだけで、
Hey!
実はこっそり付き合ってんじゃないかって時々疑ってたわ。すっ
I mean...
ごく仲良しでしたもんね。葵先輩が小鳥先輩の髪を解いてあげたりして見ていてドキドキしました。
Maybe we were like subconsciously dating without us even realizing it ourselves. Alright already. I got it. So just let it be. I'm so embarrassed I could die. I turned away from everyone and ate my dinner.
よかったな。
What, that you can eat my food again, Amane? Amane looked a little bit happy while she ate her hamburg steak. After all that, our meal ended and we were going to get back to work. But before
そ
that...
れじゃあ私はそろそろ帰るよ。
Leaving so soon, Amane? Amane, who had finished her dinner, picked up her helmet and key, which had been lying on the desk. Helmet? Does she go by like a motorcycle? Amane, what is that?
これか？原付の免許を取ったんだ。
Oh!
ここに来るのにあると便利だからな。
Really? I want to see her drive that scooter. Whoa, you drive a scooter, Amane?
うん、そうだぞ。高くなければ平気だぞ。
Really? You don't cause like major traffic accidents? I'm kind of surprised.
注意1秒、怪我一生。くれぐれも事故には注意してくださいね。
Yeah, I feel like Amane would be a huge danger on the road.
どうしてみんな同じことを言うかな。
Amane mutters this while preparing to go
あ
home.
あ、そうだ。
Amane remembered something and went back to the office computer. Everyone is curious and gathers in front of the monitor.
シミュレーターをバージョンアップしておいたから適当に使ってくれ。
Ooh, upgraded simulator? Flying Simulator 4.70?
何
Whoa!
か変わったんですか？
We got like graphic updates. Thanks.
データを改良機のものに直しておいた。
Oh, okay, yeah, that's very important. Amane says this while making a face that says, shouldn't that be obvious?
さっき暇だったからやっておいた。前からやろうと思ってたんだ。待ってる間にやっちゃったんですか？
So fast? Amane nods in puzzlement. She's a rather eccentric
つい
person.
でに敵グライダーとドッグファイトを展開するシューティングモードも
Wait, what? Dogfights? So who is in the enemy glider? A dogfight in a glider doesn't seem so cool. What is a dogfight in the air with gliders? Are we throwing dogs at each other in the mid-air?
それじゃあ帰るぞ。葵くん、ご飯ごちそうさま。
Yeah. Amane, please be careful when you go home. Yeah, I don't want to see you on the news later, okay?
君こそ小鳥と仲良くするんだぞ。
Strange lady on scooter causes like a 10-car pileup. Amane, who had appeared suddenly, made a cheerful face and then left.
これで飛べない日もシミュレーターで訓練できるね。
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kotori can too. With a thud, I plunked down on my bed. I've returned from the secret base and I've taken my bath. It's almost midnight. Today had been a hard day with the test flight starting from the morning. I'm so tired. While lying on my bed, I reached my hand out to the picture frame that was standing on my desk. There's my girlfriend, my Kotori-chan. Kotori, I wonder what you're doing. In the picture, Kotori has a triumphant look on her face. She's so cute. Kotori's face in that picture is so cute that my chest begins to hurt. This is my first time to be away from her for so long. She was always near me, from the day I met her. Even on days where we fought and weren't talking, we were under the same roof and we were able to see each other's faces in one way or another. Even if I wasn't able to see her directly, I could sense her presence. Even more than being a friend or lover, she was like family to me. I want her to come back soon. Rather, I wonder if she'll come back. Although she better come back. I'm personally gonna come get her, okay, if it takes too long. As Kotori had said, her father was doting, and he might not let her return. Nah, that couldn't be possible. I mean, she said that Hibari would take her back, even if she had to abduct her. Good. Trustful Hibari. I returned the picture frame to the desk and took my cell phone into my hand. There were no calls from her in my history. I hadn't gotten any emails from her either. Didn't we plan like something in, as a form of communication every now and then? Just like, hey, how's it going? How are you doing over there? Is it fun? I want to hear at least her voice. But, I haven't really spoken to Kotori on the phone before. After all, we're in the same class, the same club, and live in the same dorm, so it's rarely necessary. I've never called her just to talk with her, but I want to hear her voice. Wait a second, this is her first time to be alone with her family in some time. I can't intrude on that. She'll come back the day after tomorrow. In any case, oh really, only a few days left. Then we'll be able to talk as much as we want. So I have to resist. Resist. My phone rang. It's her. She knew it. She could feel me wanting to call her. Kotori Habane. That is written on the display. Hey, Moshi Moshi, hello?
Moshi Moshi?
Hello, Kotori. It's so nice to hear your voice. Kotori, what's wrong?
Aoi-kun こそどうしたの？なんかすごい勢いだったけど。
I thought maybe you were being held hostage and I needed to burst in there and save you. No, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. The phone had rung as though the call had been arranged beforehand, so I had answered in kind of a strange way. I took a deep breath and calmed my heart. What's wrong?
あのね、寝る前にちょっと声が聞きたくて。
Aww, she misses us too? Kotori spoke like she was embarrassed. Even though I'm just hearing her through the phone, I can imagine her cheeks brightening like a just ripening apple, and her gaze shifting out of embarrassment as she talks.
今忙しい？
Not at all. I wanted to hear your voice too.
そうなんだ。よかった。
Okay, that's it. How are things with you? You hadn't been home for a while, right?
楽しんでるよ。お父さんもお母さんも優しいよ。かえって居心地が悪いくらい。
Really? They treating you like a guest, you know? Not like family, but kind of like a guest. They're overly nice. They hadn't seen their daughter in a while, so they're just happy, but maybe a bit flustered. And also, Kotori had first said she wouldn't go home, and then suddenly said she would. Her parents probably had no idea what had happened. Ooh. Uh-huh, what did you make them? See, all the times that we've been cooking together is finally paying off. Oh, Basque-style chicken stew? Oh, that one! Well, that's the lie, you know? You've become more independent, Kotori. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That was when Kotori and I weren't calling each other by our first names yet. Only Kotori didn't have a dorm duty, so I wanted to give her a role. I made her come and we made everyone's dinner. And as everyone liked it, Kotori slowly began to open up to the other dorm students, and everyone recognized me as the dorm mother. Sounds like you succeeded. I mean, they complimented you, right? Oh. She even asked for the recipe? I imagined mother and daughter standing in the kitchen and cooking together, and a pleasant mood came over me. Ooh. Yes, cook for me, Kotori. The taste of food from the Habane household. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll be things Kotori likes to eat. I really am looking forward to it. Same stuff as always, you know? Today we did tests from the morning, and after that, well, lots of things. Speaking of which, Amane came. She said she got a license to drive a scooter, can you believe it? I'm more worried for like the other people that are, you know, on the road when she is driving. Kotori had the same reaction too, of course. Everyone would if they know Amane. After that, I told Kotori about the silly things that had happened while she'd been gone. Kotori also told me about the silly things that had happened at her house. I'm sure if other people heard, they wouldn't care about the content, but we talked enthusiastically, and before we knew it, it was considerably past midnight. Sleep is for the weak, Kotori. Is like 5 AM for me. Do you have something to do? Oh! I fucking want to see some pandas. Whoa, that sounds nice. Take some pictures, okay? Take pictures of all the animals. Don't forget the penguins. I fucking love penguins. Why is she focusing on the carnivores? Maybe that's her favorite kind of animal. Alright. Good night. We couldn't say those words. I miss you. My real feelings suddenly leaked out. Oh. I have to be patient for 2 more days. That's why I was thinking I shouldn't intrude on Kotori while she's alone with her family. And it feels like hell. Huh? Yeah. Aww, that's so sweet. Me too. I always sleep after looking at the pictures we all took together. I could sense Kotori's embarrassing laughter on the other end. Aww. I mean, that's something that does happen, right? When you spend some time apart, you really feel the love, feel the feelings. That's certainly a positive that can come out of it. Kotori, I like you too. I love you. I was thinking, she's like, I really love you, and yeah, I like you too. No, but we love you back, Kotori, okay? Hearts to you. On the other end, Kotori laughed timidly. Okay, I'll sleep too. Enjoy the pandas, okay? Good night, Kotori. Oh, she's giving me a chew over the phone. Chew. The conversation ended. Wow, we didn't even give a chew back. She kissed me through the phone. My face feels hot. Oh, I felt her lips on my face somehow. Gosh darn it, why did she kiss me? I can't sleep now. I squirmed around on my bed. Just do something, you know? I hear a car. I hear a car. What does that mean? Is she coming back? Is it already fast forward 2 days? You heard that, Hat? You heard that? He's like flying to the entrance. What? Kua Kua? He's never said that before. Does he like hear her coming? Hat, who had been eating his food, suddenly started making a commotion. He ignored his food and started flapping around the dining room. He sensed it. He's sensing it. What's with him? It wasn't like that glutton to just leave his food. It couldn't be. We ran towards the door and ran for the entrance, trailing a bit behind Hat. We realized, and standing there was... Well, not really standing. Poor choice of words there. Did they really say that? Standing there? Kotori is back! Grrr, my girlfriend! Kotori gathered Hat onto her lap and stroked his head. Whoa, whoa, leave some space on your lap for me. Kotori. Kotori looked at me and then timidly averted her gaze. I couldn't take my eyes off of Kotori. Even though we'd only been apart for a few days, it felt like much longer. So Obon lasted about 3 days or something? Welcome back, Kotori. Her bashful smile was overwhelmingly cute. She's back! You got them all presents? Kotori distributes the souvenirs she brought back. All from the zoo? They're too cute to eat even. I feel like if you even get like awesome, cool looking or, you know, cute looking cookies, it'd be a little bit sad to eat. Crocs? You bought her Crocs? I want to see the pictures. The pandas. Kotori spreads the picture she took out on the table. Oh, there were other ducks there? Asa and the others look at the pictures excitedly. Here you are, Hibari. I gave some cold barley tea to Hibari, who was sitting a distance away. Would you like a towel to wipe off your sweat underneath your boobs? You know, that's the sweatiest part, I've been told. Kotori's father had work again, starting today. It seems that he cheerfully gave up the role of taking his daughter back and left it to Hibari. How was your home? Aw, I'm glad they're kind of back to a happy family, right? Kotori, who is excitedly talking about the soup pictures she laid out, narrows her eyes and stares at Hibari. Oh, Hibari, don't cry, please! Oh my god. Like, Kotori has... I understood every time she cried, but I felt like she cried pretty often too, right? Maybe their family just cries pretty easily. Then she was overcome with emotion and began to cry. These are happy tears though. Are you okay, Hibari? Tears of happiness. I quietly handed her a tissue. Really? Was it because of me? Me? No, I didn't really.
小鳥ちゃんがそう言ってましたよ。
Oh, okay, it worked? I see. I want you to say more things like that. It's not weird for you to say things like that. I probably just guided her a little bit. It seemed like she wanted to go home for a while. It's just that she didn't have an impetus. While I'm saying that, Hibari looks at me with kindness in her eyes. Hibari?
帰りの車の中で小鳥ちゃんが
Oh
言って
shit!
ました。
She told you!
お付き合いなさってるんですよね。
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I have the honor of dating Kotori.
そう。小鳥ちゃんに嬉しか。
Why are you crying, Hibari? Is this again tears of happiness, or is she like jealous, like my disabled sister got a boyfriend before me? I'm so pathetic. She is moved to tears again. It's gotta be the first, right? However, her tears don't seem to be only those of happiness. Here you go.
ありがとう。
Could it really be that she's like, oh my god, she got a girlfriend before me, or boyfriend? Hibari takes the tissue I hand her, blows her nose, and wipes her tears away.
小鳥ちゃんのこと。
Or she's sad, like, oh god, she's got someone
お
else.
願いしますね。
That she's got someone else in her life. That kind of means that, like, as a big sister, kind of have to take a backseat role.
ひばりね、仕事行かなくていいの？
Kotori looked at the clock and called over to Hibari.
もう十分遅刻だから。よくないでしょ。早く行きなよ。でももうちょっと小鳥ちゃんと一緒にいたいし。
You can come back next week or another time.
ダメ。早く行くの。ほら、ハットに襲わせるわよ。それだけは
I gotta say, Hat is actually pretty scary. When he's in attack mode, he's pretty scary. Hibari stood up in a hurry.
じゃあお姉ちゃんもう行くわね。小鳥ちゃん、ちゃんといい子にしてるのよ。はいはい。それから。
Glance. Hibari looked at me. Don't worry, I got her, okay?
お付き合いは清く正しく美しくよ。
What do you mean by that? Kotori's face went red. What do you mean by that? Hat, go after her! I agree with you, Kotori. Peck attack! There we go. Get her, Hat, get her! Hibari left as though she were being chased out.
いい
Kotori.
のいいの。このくらいしないとお昼ご飯食べるまでここに居座っちゃうんだから。
True, she would. She totally would.
それよりお腹空いた。何かない？
Oh shit, do I have to make food? Wait a second, I'll make something. I opened the fridge and surveyed the leftovers.
おかえり、小鳥。
Yeah, Kotori is back! The gang is back together! The club president is back! Ageha, everybody! Let's go, let's roll! Did we actually manage to finish the cockpits? I kinda wonder about that.
アゲハ、元気だった？
She's so happy to be back. As soon as they meet at the secret base, they beamed at each other, the best friends. If Kotori hadn't been in a wheelchair, perhaps they would have hugged.
おお、小鳥だ。
Oh, Amane is here too! Amane, who had been facing the computer and typing away, lifted her head after a delay.
あまねちゃんもいる。事故に遭ってないでしょうね。そんなのあったりしないぞ。私はちゃんと免許も持ってるんだからな。
Hey, plenty of people with licenses still get in accidents, okay?
ダメよ。そういう慢心が事故の元なんだから。あまねちゃんはビクビクしてるくらいがちょうどいいの。
Okay. Maybe you haven't been in an accident. I feel like the more appropriate question to ask Amane is, have you caused an accident? I feel like that might be more, it might be more likely that she says yes to that. Shortly after seeing Amane, Kotori suddenly began to lecture her. That impudent side of hers is cute too.
実家どうだった？楽しかったよ。でも退屈だったかな。
What?
何にもすることないんですもの。
It was fun, but it was boring. Which one of the two was it?
そうそう、お土産買ってきたの。
Kotori lined up panda cookies and panda jam buns, all about the pandas.
かわいい。食 食べるのもったいなくなっちゃうね。
That's what I said, Ageha.
あまねちゃん、はい、これ。なんだこれは。
It's food, Amane, okay? Don't question it, it's food.
交通安全のお守り。
Oh.
バイクの免許を取ったって聞いて、
She bought her something
近
else.
所の神社にお祈りに行ったのよ。
She's like, oh shit. Quickly, let me pray for her before she gets into an accident.
たっぷりと情念を込めておいたから、肌身離さず持ち歩くこと。
It will protect you, okay? It will protect you from your clumsiness.
うん、わかった。
No one cut in and asked why emotion would enhance the charm.
でね、いっぱい写真撮ったの。
Oh, come on. Everybody knows. Everybody knows when you're sort of praying to more emotion, the more serious you are about it, the more likely it'll, you know, it'll come true or it'll actually work. Kotori spreads out the pictures again. You gotta actually mean it, you know?
動物園行ったんだ。いいなあ。あ、パンダだ。
Can I see the panda picture?
とっても可愛かったわ。パンダって本当に白黒なのよ。
Of course they are. you didn't think they were? Kotori speaks passionately while also showing pictures of tigers, lions, and crocodiles. It seems that the zoo was extremely fun. After listening to Kotori talk about her trip for a while,
私らもあんたに見せたいものがあるんだ。何？
did we do it? Did we complete it in time? Drum roll, please. That was a drum roll with my mouth. Looking at the thing Ageha wanted to show her, Kotori bent her head to the side.
まあまだ未完成だからね。この辺りにシートが来るわけ。で、これが、あ、もしかして私用のコックピット。
Mm-hmm. Your very own Kotori cockpit.
ご明察。
Without the seat, it's hard to see what is in it from just a glance or what it
本
is.
当は小鳥先輩が戻ってくる前に仕上げたかったんですけど。
Yeah, it was tough. We didn't manage to finish in time, but we tried really hard.
テストしながらじゃさすがに間に合わなくてね。でももうすぐ完成ですよ。
Kotori got closer and looked hard at it.
これが操縦桿で、こっちのレバーでラダー操作だ。両方とも手で操作できる。もう一息で完成するから。そしたら飛べるよ、あんたも。ありがとう、みんな。
You're welcome, Kotori. Everyone smiled as if to say, you're welcome.
さてと、じゃ今日の部活を始めますか。
Everyone was full of energy and set about working. Another productive day at work, of course. Vroom, oh no, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a bit scared just hearing that noise alone. Vroom. Kotori muttered this while watching Amane start the engine to her scooter. Amane, please be careful going home, okay? It's not necessarily the speed limits I'm worrying about. Amane got onto her scooter while saying this and added, She wearing a helmet, right? Yeah, she brought a helmet. I remember the first time where she brought a helmet. That's good, that's good. Maybe she should get like a full body helmet if such a thing like fucking exists. Just in case, Amane.
Amane-san, sayonara. Sayonara.
Bye-bye. Advisor. The scooter carrying Amane chugged along slowly, following the speed limit, and drove away. Let's go back home. Dun 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 dun. A convenience store came into view. This is where Ageha splits off to go home. Ageha came over to where I was. Of course, I'm gonna spoil her. Don't you worry about that. You don't need to give me advice about that, okay, Ageha? It's my relationship. Huh? She's been wanting the smooches, huh? The chews. Oh. What, are you saying it's already Bao Chica Wawa time, Ageha? It's a bit too early for that.
Bye-bye, Ageha. おやすみなさい、アゲハ先輩。また明日。
I'm back! Dun,
Aoi
dun, dun, dun.
Kotori senpai, 今日もお疲れ様でした。
You too,
お
Asa-chan.
疲れ様。
You too, Yoru. Same to you, Asa. Yoru, I'm sorry to always make you tag along.
別に暇ですから。
Yeah, it's not like she has much of a life. Why don't you two take a bath? Kotori too.
わかった。
Okay. During that time, I guess I'll do some cleaning.
行きましょう、小鳥先輩。
Wait, all three of them are gonna take a bath together? It's gonna be really busy in there. Is our bath even big enough? Oh, that bath felt good. It was finally time for my bath after the girls' bath ended. I stayed in the bath until my fingers got wrinkly and washed off the sweat that had accumulated during the day. Inside the dorm, everything has gone quiet. Asa and the others must have already gone to sleep. While walking down the hallway towards my air-conditioned room. Kotori's like, aren't you gonna give any attention to me? I just came home after not seeing each other for 3 days, you know? From a crack in the door, Kotori was looking at me. It seemed that she had been waiting for me to pass by. Hey, what are you doing? Kotori opened the door, came halfway out into the hallway, and restlessly surveyed the area. Then, after judging that no one was around, she came around and moved toward me. Aww! I missed you too, Kotori. Kotori, who can't hug me from the front, took my hand from her side and squeezed it forcefully. It's okay, Kotori. I'm back. We're back together, don't worry. While saying that, she pulled on my arm. Oh, this is so cute, though. Ouch! I missed you too. Kotori let out a cute groan, then looked around again, and leading me by the hand, moved her wheelchair. Where are you going? She doesn't answer. Where are you leading me? I was pulled into Kotori's room, just like that. Huh? It's about to get naughty in here, Hat. Stay outside. You can't be looking. I don't know what happens out here, but Hat is not happy about being kicked out. Kotori threw Hat out, who was protesting, and shut the door. She blocked Hat's pet door with a bang, so that it couldn't be opened either. Really? She can block the pet door? Too bad, Hat. Then she took my arm and squeezed it again. I missed you too, okay? Damn, what are we planning to do? What is she planning to do to me, considering she kicked Hat out? I missed you too, Kotori. With my other hand, I stroked her hair. The scent of shampoo drifted faintly from her glossy hair. The lights weren't on in the room, and perhaps because of the dimness, the silence was almost palpable. Yeah? Of course not, otherwise wouldn't Hat have told you? Wouldn't Hat have told you if I cheated on you, Kotori? Come on, of course not. Was that an actual worry of hers, though? Kotori rubbed her cheek against my hand, as if out of relief. Somehow, it feels good. What is it? Stroke your hair, of course. Okay, I will. She didn't even have to ask. I continued to stroke her hair. Her glossy hair was still a bit damp from her bath, and felt different than usual. I stroked it softly. Like a pet. With a contented look on her face, Kotori trembled slightly. Do you like having your hair stroked? It seems that way. She didn't know it before, but now she's like, ooh, I like that. She answers while shivering. It's just comforting, you know? She was like a cat who had gotten catnip. Are my hands that big? Or is your head that small? That's because you have a small head, Kotori. Kotori's head is round and nicely shaped. Natural beauties are made of different stuff than the rest of us. Entranced, Kotori hugged my arm and unwaringly pushed her chest against it. A soft sensation enveloped my arm. My arm is being hugged between her boobs. Of course, I didn't point it out, and pretended I wasn't aware of it. It's so soft. Her breasts are actually reasonably sized, though it's above the other clothes. It's summer, so the layers are thin. The soft feeling pressing against my arm. So this is the softness of a real woman's breast. We never felt this before. I looked onto Kotori, and she was staring up at me with cute, moist eyes. Kotori is always in her wheelchair. That's why she always has to look up at me. That's why I know it's not on purpose, but it is cunningly cute. And then... But... she signaled with her lips. I feel that's so adorable. Like every time she wants a kiss, like, you know, if in a normal relationship, a person, if your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever wants to kiss you, they just, you know, they go and kiss you, sort of, or they just come bring their face close to yours. But Kotori can't do that. She just has to sit there and just like sort of signal and then pout her lips like, kiss me, Aoi. Spoiled child. And so I gave her a quick kiss on the lips. One more? Aw, you. We kissed, lightly pressing our lips together. That was my plan. I made you want to, like, you know, miss my kisses so much. You were kissing your pillow? Oh, Aoi, I miss you so much. I'll pretend this pillow is Aoi. Sorry to have done that to you. That's not true at all. There's no way that had happened. I kissed my pillow too. Yeah, except I actually drew like your face on it, so it was a bit less weird. Yeah, really. But the actual thing is much better. Kotori was being shy, and I kissed her again. Kotori is always cute, but today she looked even cuter than usual. Maybe it's because I hadn't been able to see her for a while. Still holding hands with Kotori, I sat down on her bed, and I looked around her room vaguely. This is the third or fourth time that I've entered Kotori's room. No matter how close we are, I can't very well just enter a girl's room. Besides, I feel like at least 2 out of those 3-4 times we got kicked out. So they weren't like, you know, good visits to her room. Aren't you going to turn on the lights? Oh, so that's why she was peering at me through the crack in her window, in her door like that. It's just... I feel like this isn't like a very typical girl room, right? I mean, I imagine she probably didn't bring a lot of her stuff with her. I don't even know what her room looked like at home, but it may not even have been like a sort of regular typical girl room. It just looks like a, you know, normal room. I do love the strange dog teddy bear on her on her bed though. Like, I've never seen like a huge teddy bear like that actually looks like a real life sized dog with like the normal sized legs and paws and everything, you know? Like, you could actually mistake it for just a dog, an actual dog. It's not true, it's just simple. There was basically nothing placed on the floor. Wait, there was just nothing on the floor, yeah. Probably because it would get in the way when she moved her wheelchair. You play games with hats? What kind of games? Kotori doesn't have any typical hobbies, it seems. I heard that she liked to move her body, so she probably exercised a lot before the accident. Kotori held out both of her hands. Alright. I went to lift it up Kotori, but then waited for a moment. How do you usually get into your bed? That's one thing that I've always kind of wondered. Never really questioned it, never really thought about it, but at some point I was like, how does she even get into her bed and from her bed back into the wheelchair in the morning? Cause there's no way she sleeps in her wheelchair.
ここに車椅子を置いて車輪が動かないようにロックして
I feel like this route is probably gonna give me like Karawa Shoujo flashbacks a little bit, right? Like, obviously that's the thing that it has in common, that the Kotori and the Karawa Shoujo girls have a disability. But I'm not sure how much of Kotori's route is actually like gonna focus on her disability, or like the sad part of it, you know? The struggles. She demonstrated the actions while she spoke.
でも葵君には見せたくない
Why not?
なんとなくきっと変だって思うだろうから
Oh, come on, of course not. I had seen her get in and out of her wheelchair, and it looked just like doing it looked just... what? And it looked like just doing that was rather difficult. I'm sure it's a lot of effort to get into the bed. Yeah, I feel like it takes a lot of upper body strength, right? I took Kotori's hand and held her close. I lifted her like that, and then sat her down next to me on the bed. Calm down, my princess, okay? My princess deserves to be held in the princess carry. Kotori was at her wit's end. Perhaps she hadn't emotionally prepared for it. To be honest, I felt a little awkward too, but Kotori was more bashful than she had to be, so I was fine. Then I sat her down on the bed, or so I thought. Kotori tumbled backwards and fell over. Uh-oh. Are you okay? Like on her bed? She fell on her bed? Right? I hope she had a soft landing. Kotori spoke shyly, facing away from me. It wasn't just awkwardness. It seemed she really was embarrassed. I realized that for Kotori, who doesn't have use of her lower body, it's easy to fall forward or backwards when she doesn't have a seat back. When she has a seat back, like, I guess, you know, the thing that she leans on in the back, and isn't careful. I reached my hand out to help her up, but she refuses to take my hand. Maybe she's embarrassed that I saw her like this. You can just stay like that. I lifted Kotori's legs onto the bed, and then got onto the bed myself and lay next to her. Oh, we're laying next to each other? In the same bed? Hey.
Aoi-kun?
Hi. How you doing, Kotori? This is a strange sight, you know? We're looking at each other like sideways. This is easier, isn't it?
でも近いよ
Is that bad? Do you want me to, you know, distance myself from you? I thought it would be better to be close.
近い方がいいけど恥ずかしい
Kotori says this with her eyes tearing up. I brought my face and lips to hers, and then kissed the tip of her nose. Can I hug you? Let's cuddle.
ちょっとだけなら
I hugged Kotori gently, enveloping her small body. A hug like that makes her pull a face like that. Wrapped in my arms, Kotori let out a strange sigh. Your hair smells good, like shampoo. What is this? Oh, that's coconut. I pressed my nose to her hair and took in the scent.
葵君は汗の匂いがする
Oh god, I smell like sweat already? I just took a shower, or a bath. No way! I just took a bath.
でもいい匂いだよくんか癖になりそうな匂い
You can? It's a manly smell? Don't talk about people like they're some kind of delicacy. I unwrapped my arms from her and looked at her from the front. Kotori, I love you. Kotori looked back at me.
このまま眠っちゃえばいい夢見られそうおやすみなさい
She closes her eyes. She's like, alright, if I fall asleep like this, well, I'll have a good dream. Good night. And then she just quickly closes her eyes and forces herself to go to sleep. I want to have good dreams. I want to have good dreams. Hey, don't go to sleep. Not yet.
いいじゃない葵 葵くんに添い寝してもらいながら寝たいんだもん。ねえ、子守歌歌ってよ。
Lullaby? I can't sing. You trust me, you won't be able to fall asleep if I sing, okay? It's like a crow. Kotori, aren't you being a little defenseless?
Huh?
I mean, come on, Aoi, we're not gonna do anything. I might play tricks on you while you're sleeping.
マジックでヒゲ描いたりとか。
Yeah, totally what I had in mind. She said it seriously. No, that's not what I mean. No, not a full-on beard. Just a little Hitler mustache, that's all.
鼻をつまんだり、ほっぺをつっついたりするのならいいよ、しても。
I can? It seems she wants me to do some mischief to her. Oh, I'm ready to do some mischief. Mischief with Kotori. I could end up touching even more of you, yeah. Who knows? I might even touch your shoulder, ooh.
例えば？
No, I'm saying... Is she this innocent? Does she not get that I potentially could? Not that I would, definitely wouldn't, but she is in a vulnerable state right now, right? That's what we're trying to get at. That she just, I guess, completely trusts us, which is a good feeling, but, you know, if I were a bad guy, which we aren't, just saying that she should be more on her guard, you know, protective of herself. I didn't expect her to not get it after hinting at it this much, so I was stuck on words. You always say you are a cute girl, and yet you don't act as if you are aware of it. Do you?
しょうがないじゃない。こんな体なんだから。
It doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with it. You are extremely cute, okay? Your face and your body. You've got great proportions as well. A really cute girl, exactly. The cuteness of a girl is not dependent on the functionality of their legs, okay? I said this much, and yet she still didn't fully believe it.
いいもん。それならそれで、葵くんがちょっとくらいエッチでも、私嫌いにならないよ。
Wait. Are you saying I have permission to go full Luda on you? Are you saying that, Kotori?
だから、もう寝るね。おやすみなさい。
Hey, at least change into your pajamas.
じゃあ着替えさせてよ。
I gotta change you? She said in a sweet voice. This girl, does she understand what she just said? And what kind of conflict I am in? She doesn't care. She wants us to do this, right? Even though you're the girl I like, and you're extremely cute to me?
わかってるわよ。
That's why she's asking it. And this is your own private bedroom, and your own bed.
それはよくわからないの。
I want to do more to you than just kiss. I say it a little bluntly, while stroking Kotori's hair, I want to look at you while we're kissing too. Make eye contact, ooh. Sliding my hand down her cheeks, brushing past the ear and onto her neck. Ooh, she has a tickly neck. Kotori's eyes relax as if feeling nice from the tickling. And then I slid my hand down even further, ooh. Oh shit, we're dude! The moment I reached her breast from the top of the clothes, Kotori shut her eyes tightly, and her upper body tense. This kind of looks weird, like we're actually sort of like groping her. She's just sort of laying still there, and just like, alright, do whatever you want to me, just get it over with. And we're just like, with a sort of creepy hand, we're just like, squeeze. Does it hurt? Eyes closed, she shook her head.
びっくりしただけ。
She didn't think that you would immediately go for the boob grab, Aoi.
嫌じゃないから。
She said as she stayed frozen. I wanna hug you. I can't? If she says no, then I would back down immediately. We've only just started dating. There's no need to rush it, we say while we have a hand on her breast.
ダメ。
Okay, so I can't, let me get this clear. I can't hug you, but I'm cupping your boob right now though, that's okay. That's fine.
じゃない。
Thanks, Kotori. I like you. Why are we saying thanks? I whispered as I kissed her cheeks again. Then I started taking off her clothes. Whoa.
いきなりそんな。
I'm just changing your pajamas, right? That's all I'm doing. That's why I'm taking off your clothes. I shouldn't? Sorry, this is my first time, so I don't really know the right order. Yeah, you guide me through this, Kotori. Tell me what I have to do. I must have made a mistake. You went too fast, dude.
初めてなんだ。
Yeah.
初めてなんだ。
Yours too? For some reason, she looks a bit happy.
いいよ。葵くんの好きなやり方で。
Really? Because it's my first time, then it's fine? She said as she loosened her body. Ruffle, ruffle. I slowly, piece by piece, remove Kotori's clothes from her. Huh? How does this go? Oh god, this is like a real Rubik's puzzle, right? A Rubik's cube. We gotta unhook her bra. Ah, shit. Girls' clothes are somewhat more complicated than guys' clothes, and there was quite a bit of fastening, so it took longer than I thought. It's summer. Why is she wearing that? Oh god, my god. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Alright, we're getting right into the action.
くんくん。男の子の匂いがする。
I'm sorry, it's so sweaty. Yeah, I mean, you know, getting busy is a sweaty activity.
いい匂い。今夜はいい夢が見られそう。おやすみなさい。
I mean, you sure tuck it out right now, right, Kotori? She said as she closed her eyes. We kind of like folded her legs like a lawn chair. At least put on some pajamas, you know? We're going to catch a cold like this. Wait, isn't that our responsibility, Aoi? Didn't she ask us to put pajamas on her? And if for some reason we kind of took like a detour exploring every inch of her body?